Okay, we're going to go over the rounding rule in science for the result from a multiplication or division, which in math is called a product or a quotient. So we're going to take the number 3.12 and we're going to multiply that with 4.1, and that will give us 12.792. And what we do is we identify the number of sig figs in the two original numbers that were used. So this has 3 sig figs in it, and the 4.1 has 2 sig figs in it. So you round to the same amount of sig figs as the least sig figs of any number involved in the multiplication or the division. All right, so we are going to round, which is this one. That is the least. So we are going to round this number to round to 2 sig figs to match the same amount of sig figs as the number involved in the calculation, the multiplication or division, with the least sig figs. So let's use green to stick out. So that means we're going to round to 2 sig figs, which would be to the 12's position, which is the ones. And we look to the right of that vertical line I drew, and that will give us 13. Now we are going to do a division. Okay, we're going to divide a negative 20.13 by 14.2. So we need to identify how many sig figs are in each number involved in the multiplication or division. So 20.13 has 4 sig figs in it, and 14.2 has 3 sig figs in it. Now we will get the result. Should have stayed in the black there. So we have 20.13, 20.13 times 20.13 times 14.2 gives us 285.846 on the calculator display. Now, we need to round this to the least sig figs of any number involved in the division. So this is the least amount of sig figs involved. So that's the least. Therefore, we round to 3 sig figs this time. All right. And that will mean we are going to round to the 5 spot because 2, 8, and 5 are the first 3 sig figs of this number. And then we just look to the right of the vertical line, and that gives us 286 as our answer. And we are done.